Good morning, everyone. Today in DBMS class, we are going to learn about this SQL functions. Okay, here we are going to see what are all the types of SQL functions and numeric, string, and conversion date functions. Okay, it is a very big one which is having a lot of examples. You summarize and write while you are writing the notes. Okay, first we are going to learn what is SQL function. It is a subprogram of SQL programming language. Function means it is a subprogram, right? It is used to operate on SQL expression. It works on columns of a table. Okay, it returns a value as a result of the operation. After the execution of the function, one or more values can be returned by the function. Once it is executed, when you are requesting with the query, it will be returning one or more than one values by using a function. Okay, according to the process of the SQL column, it can be classified into two types: group functions, scalar functions. Group function is nothing but it is act on set of values. Okay, and this is scalar functions will work on only on a particular type of a value. Clear? So group functions example: sum, average, minimum, maximum. Sum means you have to add two or three numbers. Average means among four or five numbers you are going to find out the average. Minimum means there should be set of numbers, among that you are going to find it out whether it is a minimum or maximum. So that is why it is called as a group function and it is a scalar function. Clear? Next one is the uh, according to the SQL data type, that was based on the processing. Here, according to the data type, it has been divided into four more categories again: numeric functions, string functions, conversion functions, date functions. Okay, numeric, it is based on the number data type. String functions are based on the string data type. Conversion functions are based on the conversion of one data type to another. Okay, the date function is based on the date. Next one is the average. So before we studied some group functions, right? So in that we are going to learn about average. It will return the average of all the values in a particular column. Okay, so null values are ignored in this calculation. For example, average distinct all column name. This is a syntax for the average function. Okay, and here we are using that function like this. Whenever we are selecting a particular thing, we have to use this query. We have studied some languages, right? DDL, DML, DCL, TCL, and DQL, right? Among that, if you would like to select a particular data, you have to use this query select. Okay, so select average of balance. Okay, which is nothing but it is going to return as a column name from account master. There is a table called account master. From the table, it is going to return the average balance among the average of balance. This is the column name. Balance is the column name. From the balance column name, it is going to return the average value, and that is going to be specified with the column name average balance. Okay, this is a new column name. Clear? Next, minimum function, which is used to identify the minimum value of an expression. The same way, the same account table, it is going to find out the minimum value. Okay, so why we are using this distinct means if it is going for, if there are more than one value, it is going to return only one value. Okay, next one is the maximum function. The same way, maximum, how we have used minimum, the same way maximum. Next one is the count function. Count function is used to count. See, for example, in account master, there is a column called account number. If you would like to identify how many records are there, means you can use this count function. Okay, so it returns the rows present in the column. Okay, it returns the number of rows in that table, including the duplicates and those with null values. Okay, so the distinct will be used here, and that particular column name. Here select count is used to count the number of records on which column it has to count. Account number column. Okay, it has to return with the name number of records from account master table. Okay, next sum function. Sum function is used to identify the total balance of the account master table. Okay, sum, it will be adding all the values in the rows. Okay, and if you have dual is very simple. It has only one column and contains only one row with value x. For example, desk dual means name null type. Okay, so it is a dummy one where you have the varchar 2 of 1, which is nothing but SQL dual is nothing but a table which have only one row. Okay, this one. So select asterisk from dual means this will be the answer. Okay, so the dual is a part of a system dictionary and part of a data dictionary. It is owned by the sys function. Okay, it does not, you cannot do any modifications in this, and it is refer an object which does not have any physical reference in the table. For example, we need calculation 2 into 2 means what we can do this, so that we can use the dummy table as a dual one. Next, we are going to concentrate on numeric functions. Absolute, round, expression, greatest, truncate, power, SQRT, mod, flow. We will see one by one. First, absolute, it was returned by this function. Abs of n means select abs of minus m from dual means 10 will be the answer of this screen. Absolute value of that particular value. And it is returning the power of the expression. So power of m comma n is the syntax. So select power of 6 comma 2 means what it will do. It is a 6 power 2. Okay, 6 into 6, 36 will be displayed on the screen. Round function is used to get the rounded value of an expression. So round of n comma m. N equal to numeric value with a decimal point, m equal to rounded position. So select round of 10.29 comma 1 rounded value from dual means this will be your output. How it is 3? 2, 9. After 2 it is 9. Okay. So it is more than 5. So it has been rounded as 3. So this is the first position. Rounded position should be the first position after the decimal point. And SQRT, you know that it will find out the square root of a given number. Okay, and exponent, it will be returning the exponent value of the particular one. So e power 5 means this is the value. Greatest among the expression will be returned 21, 10, 30, which is the greatest number, 30 is the greatest number. Least, the same way 35, 75, 25, which is the least number, 25 is the least number. Mod is used to give the remainder as a result. So 18 comma 7 from dual, what it will do, it will return the remainder value. Truncate function is used to truncate the values. For example, if it is 17.235 means it will truncate only one decimal part, so 17.2 will be the output. Floor function is returns the largest integer value of an expression. Okay, floor of n means this is the largest integer value. This is the largest integer, so 24 will be returned. Ceil function, it returns the smallest integer value which is greater or equal to the number. So if it is smallest integer value is 25. So these are all the string functions: lower, init cap, ASCII, decompose, translate, trim, rip, or pad, upper, subster, compose, inster, length, or trim, lpad, and vsize. We will see one by one. Lower function, what it will do? Return all character in the lowercase. What you have given in uppercase will be displayed as the lowercase. And upper function will be displaying in the uppercase. What you have specified in uppercase will be displayed in the lowercase. And init cap means title alone in the capital. Substr means what it will do? from the given string you have given 3 comma 4, right? 3 comma 4 means what? In the third position, from the third position it has to return the value. Okay, so it is core, qr will be the value. The same way ASCII value, the ASCII value of A is 97. INSTR, what it will do? It will return the location of the substring in the main string. Okay, so INSTR string 1 comma string 2 comma starting position nth appearance. Okay, so according to that, string 1 is the main string, that is SCST on the net. So INSTR from dual means what it will do? Here the T will be in which position? 8th position. That will be the answer. Length of the string is 3. L trim, right side trim, left side trim. Okay, you have given only trim this X, so the output will be YZ. Trim means cut. Okay, X alone will be cut, the YZ will be the result. R trim means Z will be cut, okay, right side will be cut and XY will be the output. Next, L pad. L pad means what? It is specified with the character at left side of the string. Okay, L pad char 1 comma n comma char 2. Example, select L pad XYZ comma 5 comma n is with this particular character, that particular place will be replaced. So total number of characters will be 5. For example, if we have given P, total number of string will be 6. So according to that it will be replaced. Return the number of bytes occupied by the expression. V size of expression, V size of ABC comma XYZ. In between there is a one space, so totally it is 7. Conversion function to number to char. For example, explicit data type conversion from number to character and to date. When it is converting in from character to number, to char you have to use. From date to character also you have to use to char. So to number, okay, you have the character value, you are going to convert it into number. So select to number of 15 from dual means it will be the character, it will be returned as a number. The same way, convert the value of a number of data type to the character data type. To char function you have to use and date comma format model. So this is the model. If YY means full year in numbers, year means year spelled out, month, only 2 digit you are using, full name or 3 letter for a day or 3 letter abbreviation of the day of the week. Like this you can use any kinds of elements. Okay, this format you can use. These are all the different formats are available for the date. Next, there are a lot of functions in date. It's a very important one. Add months, last day, months between, next day, to date. So you have, if you are going to add months, D comma N. Okay, D is specifying the system date and N is specifying the number of months you would like to add. So add months system date comma 4 means according to the system date 4 months will be added. So now according to the date it will be displaying. Last day, okay, system date is this September and the last date of this month is 30th. Months between, okay. So D1 comma D2, D1 is the February 2008 and D2 is the January 2008. In between how many months are left? 1. Next day, you have given the day. After that select date and the character. You are giving the date and the character. Next day from dual means what it will do? 13th July 2002. Okay, this is 6th July 2002 Saturday. Next Saturday will be 13th July 2002. To date, you are converting into to date. Okay, so these are all the different types of functions which are available in SQL programming language. Go through all these functions, write simply the notes. So it's a very important concept. the SQL functions. From this you may get 5 marks and also the 2 marks. Okay, if you have any doubt, text me. Thank you.